Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am your IT teacher Shahid Ali Khan, and today we have a video related to algorithms. In this video we will understand that how could we write an algorithm. Algorithm could be related to our daily life, and especially the algorithm is related to mathematics and computer field. So first of all, we have to understand about the definition of algorithm. So let's see what is algorithm. We can see algorithm in mathematics and computer science. An algorithm is a finite sequence of well-defined computer implementable instructions. It means that algorithm could be applicable in mathematics and computer science field, and it has finite number of steps that has sequence. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 onward that has sequence and they are well defined. One can easily understand what to perform and they could be implemented in computer also. Typically to solve a class of problem or to perform a computation. Why should we write algorithm? To perform any task or to achieve a particular desired result by using computation or any other task. So this one is the definition of an algorithm. In simple words, we can define algorithm means to write the step-by-step problem or define the problems step by step in simple words. So let's move another diagram that is explaining about the algorithm. What is algorithm? In computer, we can understand that input is very important for the computer and output is also very important. We give input to the computer and computer give us output or result that is called result. And in between input and output, there is a box. In that box there is a definition. We can see set of steps, rules to obtain the result or output. Algorithm means in between you want to perform any task through the computer or you are giving input to the computer, so you have to mention the set of rules or steps. Those set of rules or steps are called algorithm. So computer can easily understand those steps or rules to get the desired output or result. So that is an algorithm. In this diagram, I'm trying to explain algorithm. So this one is another explanation of an algorithm. I hope that you could understand. Now move towards the next one. Next one, that write an algorithm to print a multiplication of table. There is a question that how could we write an algorithm to print a table of a number or multiplication of a table, for example. So how could write an algorithm of that situation? That is a problem. You have to write an algorithm of a number, that is multiplication of a particular number. For example, step number one. First of all, in algorithm, you have to define step number one. As I've explained, that step by step define the problem. Number one step, you have to start, and number two steps, suppose the number which you want to calculate the multiplication. For example, let the number is n. Suppose the number is n, we can write. And step number three, initialize the value of k is equal to 1. What is k? In mathematics and computer, there is a concept of counter. Counter means repetition. If you want to perform any task more than one time in computer especially, that is called loop or a counter. Counter means, for example, any task more than one time. So multiplication of a number means you have to perform any task more than one time. For example, 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. So that's why we are taking variable k is equal to 1. And step number 4, find the product. In this problem, The product is very important because we are going to calculate the multiplication of a number. Any number multiplication, that means product is there. So for product we are taking variable p, and n is number. That number we are supposing, for example, that number is n, and k is the count. So k is multiplying by n. For example, n is 5 and k is 1. So 5 ones are 5. So in p we have 5, and after that k value will change to 2. Then again there is 5, and 5 twos are 10, and in p we have 10. In this way it will perform the task, or the counter will run, or the loop will run. So let's move to the next one. Step number 5, output. After that we have to print the output. N is a number, the multiplication of number that we have supposed, for example 5, and k is the counter, and p is the product. After that, step number 6, you have to checking the value of k by 1. If the increment 1 by 1, so you will write in mathematics and computer same, k is equal to k plus 1. So you are adding the value in the counters variable uh, by adding 1. It will increase the counter, or it will perform the next step. So that is called counter increment. In step number 7, check the value of k. You are checking the value of k. For example, that is counter. I want to print the multiplication of table up to 12. So I am checking if the value of k is less than or equal to 12, then go to step number 4. So previous step, you have to again calculate the product. Otherwise, the value is exceeding to 12. So you will go to step number 7. In step number 7, again you have to check the value, or if it is completed, so you have to stop. So step number 4, you will stop the algorithm. So in this algorithm, we are giving instruction to the computer to achieve the desired result of a given problem, and the problem is that you have to calculate the multiplication of a given number. I hope students, in this way you can write an algorithm of any situation, of any problem. So regarding this, you have any question, you can ask or you can mention in the comment box. In the next coming video, we will discuss about a new topic. So until that, Allah Hafiz, I am going to signing